Just got out of the shower, feeling all clean. Here's an update on Hudson's health. You probably saw that the video with the fire department, etc. Hudson's doing a lot better, but we got the results. Hudson was minutes away from having a massive heart attack. That what the doctors at the ER have told him and I. And the cause of that is because during the St. Patrick's Day parade, Hudson was like, we were going fast on the bike. You saw in the video that Hudson was like barely trying to breathe, and in some scenes he had his hand over his heart because he was overstressing his heart. But that could have been prevented because he was also dehydrated. His whole body was dehydrated. He did not drink any water, and he did not have any breakfast on St. Patrick's Day. So the night before, we didn't eat dinner because I got off work late, and Hudson is stressed, and he's stressing over a lot of things. That's another factor of having heart attacks as well. So probably he did not eat dinner. Sometimes he does not take care of his body. But so the morning of St. Patrick's Day, we slept in. The bike was 100% good and ready. He didn't have issues just riding around on a steady pace. But when he started having issues is when we were like opening the parade. Before the parade starts, we would be near the front of the parade. And some of the officials said, "Well, guys, what are you doing?" So, we're opening the parade. So, okay, make sure you go. Then the official says, "Make sure you do it now because the parade is about to start." I was like, "All right, we'll do it now." So when the parade was starting, we had to pedal the bike really fast. It was really fast. We had to go so we do not back up the parade or anything or get in trouble. We were rushing to our seats. And we had fun doing that, but we should have had water with us. We should have drank a lot of water, especially pacing that kind of load. And because we didn't have breakfast either, or lunch either, or dinner either, so his body did not have the nutritious that it needed to be able to pull that load. And so his blood sugar was very low. And he was not drinking any water. He was drinking soda. And it's another part is his diet. We eat junk food, we drink soda, we do all that kind of stuff. But this is a wake-up call, So, for the future of St. Patrick's Day Parade, for next year, if we can't find a motor to power that bike, that was one of our options, to have a motor so we could power that bike, and it will be easier for us. Then, if we don't get a motor by the time, we'll have to be taking shifts. Like, for example, Hudson will be opening the parade. We'll be going at a steady pace. Don't overwork the heart. Then, if Hudson beginning to feel tired, we switch. And I'll get onto the fire bike, and we will continue to our seats while we open the parade. So that's another alternative, what we could do for a St. Patrick's Day parade next year. We'll take shifts, we'll take turns riding the bike. Because the previous years, Hudson was the only one that rode that bike. And since we're getting older, our bodies are getting older, and we didn't take care of our bodies. So that's a consequence to this. So the alternative for next year is be able to take turns riding that bike during the parade. Like, I'll ride it and he'll film me honking the fire truck horn, or we get a motor for the bike. Those are the two alternatives what I've thought about for next year so far. But something new could come up, and I'll keep you guys updated since that time will be coming next year for the next parade. So, if y'all have any ideas what we could do for next year, please put it in the comment section down below, because we love doing St. Patrick's Day. We love representing the town of Hilton Head, the fire department, and we do this fire truck horn for the shits and giggles. I mean, it's funny. It's a parade. We love having fun, and a lot of people say our bike was the best thing of the parade, but according to them, and some people didn't like it, but that's okay. But we just, if people like flag us, like stop honking the horn, we stop honking the horn and we move past them, then we honk. But we haven't had that this year. A lot of people were so supportive of us, and they loved it. So hopefully next year we have a better alternative, so we could be able to keep our health in good condition. And we've been starting eating healthier. We've been drinking a lot of water so we could stay hydrated. And Hudson's doing a lot better now. I mean, this was the most scariest thing of my life. I thought I was going to lose him. So with the video thing, I just put the camera down on the balcony and just hit the record button, and I went back inside. I wasn't near the camera when Hudson was getting help because I was by his side. I just wanted to let you guys know the updates of Hampows so y'all could be able to stay tuned with us and everything about us, you know. And a lot of people ask me, it's probably the Gothic King Cobra. He've cursed you. There's no such thing as magic or cursing people or voodoo. It's no such thing. So I laughed at every comment and email that I got referring to the Gothic King Cobra have cursed y'all for doing what y'all did to him, bullying him, and etc. No, the reality of this was he did not take care of his body. He was not hydrated. He was stressing too much and overwhelming his heart. That was the reality of it. So you fans out there, don't worry about the Gothic King Cobra. He had nothing to be a part of this. It was just health issues, and for this wake-up call, we got to eat healthy, we got to drink water, and we got to be smart of pulling heavy equipment around, you know. We got to take turns, we take turns. We got to get a motor, we got to get a motor. Think of a solution before doing, you know. So that's a little quick video of Hudson's condition right now. And it's like we're seeing, I mean, so far the doctor told us he has tachycardia. It's really hard for me to pronounce it. Tachycardia, and it's his irregular heartbeat because of the stress on his body and the dehydration. So he was minutes away from a massive heart attack, and it was scary all along. So Hudson's doing better, and we're thinking of plans from now on of how to do things so it'll benefit us and keep us alive. Because a lot of people love what we do for St. Patrick's Day. Because if a lot of people didn't like what we were doing, we wouldn't be doing St. Patrick's Day. Because, you know, but we got positive feedback from it. So it's cool what we do, but we'll start taking turns or get a motor for the bike. So we'll still be able to do St. Patrick's Day. So, and for the future, we'll be taking more extra cautious with our bodies now. We'll be eating healthy. We'll be drinking a lot of water and getting a lot of good sleep. So that was a little update of Hampow, and thank y'all for the support.